This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. The holidays mean more travel, more shopping, more time online, and more personal info in places that could expose you to identity theft. That's why LifeLock monitors millions of data points every second. If your identity is stolen, their US-based restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed or your money back. Get more holiday fun and less holiday worry with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
Come to me.
Focus Features invites you to succumb to the darkness.
Nosferatu.
From director Robert Eggers comes a masterpiece of horror.
He is coming. This creature is a force more powerful than evil. It is death itself.
Nosferatu. Rated R. Under 17nm without parent. Now playing only in theaters. Special engagements in Dolby and IMAX.
This episode is brought to you by Skinny Pop Popcorn. Perfectly popped, endlessly delicious. Oh, so light and crunchy. Skinny Pop Original Popcorn is the snack you've been searching for. Made with just 3 simple ingredients: popcorn kernels, sunflower oil, and salt. Snacking never felt or tasted so good. Perfectly popped, endlessly delicious. Give yourself permission to snack and pick up Skinny Pop Original Popcorn today.
I feel like that it was trying to fuck me because it's like the way that she's doing me so dirty. I did not know I did do something. I lied. But forgive me, bitch. I'm sorry. Shit. I told you I was telling the truth.
Damn.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you, my supervisor was weird. She sent the police over here, didn't she?
Oh, Lord.
When I quit, I didn't let them know I quit. So, you know, since it was
She
like
quit
out the
noticed
blue and they
today I'm
like,
quitting.
yeah, since it was like out the blue and they like, man, this not like her. She ain't called in. She ain't did nothing. Like, she always here at work. Like, is she okay?
Y'all come on in.
So they did a welfare check with
I see y'all
Popo?
already on YouTube. I see y'all. We about to go ahead and get it popping.
I was in Texas
know I hit
around
them
the
with the Let's
time
Get Started.
when they came.
Oh, man. Oh.
Hit them with the Let's Get Popping. All right, y'all. Y'all already know what time it is. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get it started.
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time, you don't never want to miss a couch. Trust me, it ain't no fucking limits. I said none.
Period.
John Doe cooked this. Oh yeah, I thought this shit was a game until we turned this bitch into a competition. Big FMG shit, nigga. This ain't a regular stats. Big veterans. Let's go, man.
I'm only 19 in this bitch ass nigga, you already know I'm the hardest. I come from a place named Arlington, we done do argument. Plus with a jet fire, go get the spark. Before we walk through this bitch, try to crack that shit, so the guy get hit with a sweet head. Bitch can't not touch this. I'm smoking that woods every day, I'm hot in the bitch. Had to do this 16 for my big brother. If I make one call, you know that he come. We standing on 10, bitch, we is not running. Touch us, nigga, get hit with a hook. I'm the hardest in motherfucker Arlington, give me my money, I'm not taking nothing less. As a youngin', my mama was sick, so I had to get money. Little nigga, I couldn't get no rent. My life so fucked up, but I pushed through, so I picked up the pen, start telling the truth. Now look at me, now I'm too turned to blue. I was down on my dick, I had nothing to do. Finna give me a sprite to go pour up the school. Bad bitch sucking dick while I'm counting my loot. Bad bitch sucking dick while I'm counting my motherfucking loot. Don't need motherfucking trip, bitch. Big gun just hit his whip. My big brother go with the finisher. I swear to God that nigga flip shit. Stay on my word, get hit stick. TG come with a big bleed. See him on the gun when I shoot at his wrist. Gon' look like he riding a rig stick. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm throwing that packs like Nixon. My mama told me that these bitches was niggas, so nigga don't ever be tempted. For the bitch in the heart, just need me a scab. If I cheat on you, bitch, I got that from my dad. My brother came through and he brought me a bag. Yeah.
All the niggas are spoiled, my dick for the kill. No murder, what baby, I come from the field. We ain't keeping it people, we keeping it tree. Got my ass in the jail and stop popping them pills. Shark in the water, come check out the gills. Then the ice on my neck, to my ass got the chills. Little bitty thick, this shit can get calling some friends to the bitch to a freaky. Me and Lil Matt, we ride, bitch. Big FMG, that's the mob, bitch. Got my name in like 9 different states and like 10 different countries. Little baby, I'm hot, bitch. Got the keys to the city, no lies. Smith, fuck a cop, fuck a I'll beat the bite till it bleed. And Matt Loader, bro, this the new brother's creed. Yeah.
Big FMG, Big Don, Don Dada, Big FMG. Yeah, shout out to Matt, 244 Matt, 2 times. Yeah. Shout out John Doe. Yeah.
Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limit.
Texas in it.
Okay, I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Make sure that you follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Bigo. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .coms, which is THA Real JANELL and THACouch.com. Make sure that you follow my guest TG DaDon on all social media. Is all your social media the same?
IG is TG DaDon 817.
Yes, please.
TikTok is TG DaDon 44, the numbers 4 and 4. Facebook, of course, you know, is TG DaDon. It'll be me with the purple stackies.
Okay. Now, where does your name come from?
My name came from a nickname that I created when I was in 7th grade. I was at Hutchinson Junior High. Arlington, Texas. As you know, most people, they start off trying to write when they was young, and I was young. I came up with a name called FTG. I even got it tatted on my arm. Funky Time General. I was well known, well respected, even as a young nigga. So it was like, I had to sit up here and have that. But then the name just got, it just became too much. It became a nuisance. So I thought, okay, let's. Yeah, it was just FTG. It was like it was too much. So I thought hard. And I was like, you know what, TG, Texas General. And after that, I was like, I am Creole. Let me add a little bit of history. DaDon, you know what I'm saying? So TG DaDon. Over the time around when I was 21, I was in jail. And I showed it. I was like, you know what? Yeah, TG DaDon.
Okay. All right. Now, where you said you was from Texas? What part of Texas?
Yes, ma'am. Fort Worth, Texas. Stop 6.
Okay. Yeah. Shout out to Fort Worth.
Yeah. We in here.
Now, how long have you been here?
I've been total or like?
Yeah.
On and off, I say about 6 years. Yeah, okay. 6 years.
Now, how would you describe your style?
I'm not gonna lie to you. Just like my conversations and my creativity, it is very random. You would never know what you get from me. Why? Because it's just the broad understanding and expansion that I have on music from my time to before my time, and I'm always thinking about the future sound. So it's like you never know. It's very random.
Okay. Now, who inspired or what inspired your song competition?
So I'm very competitive. Thanks to my cousin, he made me this way. J-Rock is your fault. Yeah, I'm very competitive. All my life, I really was hit by that short man syndrome. So like, no matter what it was, whether it was high-siding, sports, being short, standing in the line, waiting for something from height to smallest, it kind of made me competitive. And lately, I've realized that I was in an area, I'm in a state where I'm not from. And I've recognized the artists. I've seen the open shows. I've seen the songs they produce, and it's like, you know what? Mad respect for y'all, but it's time to really raise the heat. It's time to really add the fun back into making music, back into rap and hip hop all in general. We can always be friends, but always remember this is a business. So I thought to really just try to bring some heat, test some chins. You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
What do you think will be raising the heat?
Stepping out of the comfort zone of not being competitive. A lot of people don't want to be competitive. It's always sometimes a very sugar-coated competitiveness that's with it. Of course, raising heat always comes with thinking outside of the box, adding extra creativity, and most of all, just going that extra mile with performing that, and overall just inputting just something that people can relate to. That's what's big right now.
Okay. So as far as Oklahoma artists that you've heard, what about their production is not that on that fire right now?
I wouldn't say it's not fire, but as all beginners, as all indies, we have to understand that the style that we possess, it is only the base core style. You are still perfecting. You're still trying to really find that anchoring just style that fits you, that you can provide a longevity of business and creativity behind. So it's just more so making sure that I keep people on their toes, and just adding more so a competitiveness towards making sure that verses is good, bars is good, production is good, mixing is good. Of course, that's the goal, to make sure every step is the better step.
Right. Now, who does your ad-libs?
Me.
Okay.
Me.
That was you in them last ad-libs?
Yes. So the first verse was my little brother. It was a piece that I thought that was very important to me, to be honest. I had fun. I did the ad-libs because of he's not here. I had him send in his verse. So when he sent in his verse, I was like, oh, man. I wanted to cut it. Because to be honest, if you really listen to the song, it's a little bit longer than usual. So I thought, okay, now I'm going to keep it, though. But since he's not here, I'm going to add a little for him. And I just thought hypeness. Come hype. Don't do nothing. Don't think Migos. Just come like I would at a good old party and off a good old cup of drink. And it was a mission succeeded.
Right. Now, do you have a home studio or do you go to a studio?
I go to people. Right now, I go to my top three. It's John Doe, SB down at GMG, and Mike Bands. We recently worked on a project, Pick 6, something that I'm working on to release next year.
Okay. Now, how are your stats this year versus last year?
Well, to be honest, this is my first year doing music.
Really?
My first year doing music. And
wait a minute, how many projects do you have out?
I have 4.
Okay,
4
I was
singles.
gonna say, I thought it was 4. Okay.
I got 5 on the way. Of course, Motion is dropping New Year's. Go pre-save now. All platforms, yes. But yes, this year I just started. I was down, really down. And I got tired of really just saying one day. I finally took the time to sit down and learn what I had to do business-wise to go get my credentials, to step up, and to be able to release music. And once I find out those ways and those paths, I took off.
Right. Do you feel like you stepped into a new person once you started doing music?
Most certainly. Certainly. I feel like it's a different type of world that I stepped into completely. Why? Because now I have to understand what I'm doing. I have to really dig deep and understand it's not just about music. Anybody can rap and go lay down tracks over some beats, but it's like without making sure that you understand the business. This is music business, not music hobby. Without learning that, you're really gonna crumble and fall. So that right there was the key before I got started. And this year I started with Sin 7. That was my debut.
Wow. Now I know back in the day you wouldn't catch a man wearing skinny jeans. Did you start wearing skinny jeans because of the character that you built for your rapping, or was you always in skinny jeans?
To be honest, I grew out of baggy clothes. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not with that no more. I'm not Soulja Boy. I'm not finna crank that. I'm not finna hit the Batman. I'm not Pretty Ricky and them. I'm not finna wear I like my clothes to fit me. And more so since now I have became fit. You got that right, my shit gonna fit me. Mind your business. Yeah. I gotta look good, gotta stay fresh. 2, it's like, then 2 is just like my style, my preference. I'd rather be different and more so stand out no matter what people say. A lot of people be like, damn, you kind of swole, you this, you that, you that. I'm going to still rock it. Why? Because either way, you still going to look at me. You still look at me. I'm taking that attention. Now I got power over you.
Okay. Would you say that you're a trendsetter? So you follow the trends mostly?
Not even. I don't even, I just do me.
But if somebody seen you today, what you have on today, you think somebody would look at you and be like, yo, I think I want to rock some shit like that.
I hope so. That's the mission. But
so trendsetter.
But I try to let those those people, I try to let other people just pick their own perspective. You know, that's the fun thing about it too. You can call me what you want. I don't really want to take no names or nothing because at the end of the day, I'm still just a person trying. Right. Also, I mean, it's days where I don't even give a damn about looking fresh at all. Like I just wanna stay hidden. I have my ski mask on, a hoodie, no chain, no jewelry, no nothing, and I want to be hidden. And it doesn't matter. Sometimes that's what you gotta remember. Yeah, looking fresh is cool, but I'm not really all the time wanting to look fresh. That's not what it's about. I'm trying to get heard. I'm trying to let people know that, you know, style is something that's okay. Do you if that's what you want to do. Right. But if you can't afford it, and if you got means and necessary things that you need to take care of, please do that first. Exactly. Trying to keep up with drip and shit gonna make you look stupid.
Yeah, no, that is so true. That is so true. Has anybody ever told you that you remind them of somebody famous?
Yeah. Since I was a boy, for some damn reason, I remind people of Bow Wow.
Really?
Man, I don't know fucking why. I guess it's because we both got a big ass head. But I mean, who else? Fucking Future.
Future.
Yeah, for some damn reason. Only because the locks. Every people
I'm trying to see who you look like. It's not Bow Wow or Future. It's somebody though.
I don't really. I heard a lot. I'm not like. I get ran like mostly lately it's just cousins. I look like everybody freaking cousin nowadays for some damn reason. I don't
like
know
my
what
cousin
to
on
say. Like, you got a brother, bro. I'm not from here, dog. Please,
right.
I'm just trying to lift my weight and go home. I don't know nobody.
I don't know who you look like though. Shit, you look like yourself to me.
I try, and that's the goal. That's the goal. Shit, if I gotta.
Wow, wow, it's crazy.
That was wild. No, Future was wild.
Well, that was with the Atlanta days. Dirty Sprite just dropped, so of course, like everybody, I don't give a damn who you like. I don't give a damn who you think you is. You watch it right now. When Future dropped, you had Ray-Bans on for no reason. It was dark in the party. You had Ray-Bans on. You couldn't see where you was going. You had.
I'm gonna tell you this.
They was, especially if you had
locks. Niggas was in the club with Buffs on before that.
Right. Okay, but
he had them taking perkies.
But in Atlanta, but in Atlanta, you gotta understand. But in Atlanta, this was like the hype time of Future clones. So like. Niggas was like, if you had dreads, I promise you, you're gonna wear an Atlanta Braves hat. You're gonna wear your dreads and a ponytail. You're gonna have dark ass Ray-Bans on, and that's just you. You're gonna try to wear some some type of shit that he would wear, but that's the shit that I was on. I always had shades on.
So y'all was dressing like him.
Something like that, yeah. At that time, for that,
I've never seen Future really dressed like that.
Back in the day when Dirty Sprite dropped, he used to write spike jackets, leather jackets, sleeveless jackets. And they had like a shirt, probably like some True Religion, probably like some other shit, like designer shit. He wasn't no cheap nigga. Like he had money before it, but it's like his style. Like if you really go back and study Future style, it's like
the nigga. He had the codeine in his cup and some Percocets.
He had the camo pants. No, like I swear for God, like he had the camo pants. He had if you go.
I know Stick Talk. He had.
Yeah, that's wild.
Just go back, like, before he caught the wave, I mean, Future dressed like a regular high school thug nigga.
So now...
That's why he's single.
Now, where do you draw your inspiration from?
My past.
Okay.
My struggles. I lived through a lot. I'm from the projects. And, you know, being from Stock 6, you really see you see a lot of gritty shit. So it's like, after Stock 6, I moved to the Butlers. After the Butlers, you know.
I know where the Butlers is, too.
You see, and they closed now. Everybody knows. Especially if you know about Forward, you know about Stock 6. I'm talking about back when I was a little peewee, when I was born. This is back when Blood Day used to be a big day in Stock 6. Like, so it was a very, very, very dangerous spot on Forward. But... It's like that whole scenery, that whole life, me moving 6 months to a year, I had to really take that passion, take all the struggles and the stupid shit that I did to fight like depression and shit and like that, like making dumb decisions, growing up, not really having parent figures, uncles, brothers, and sisters to really teach me and guide me through certain situations. Right. Me getting into gang shit, me becoming GD at 13 and shit like that. So it's like I want to make sure that I can feed a different window for niggas to realize, bro, you really not no tough nigga. You really not no gangster. You just a down poor little black boy. You need a chance up on the basketball court. You need Coach Carter to come help your ass, come shoot some hoops.
Your granddaddy told you that, huh?
And I ain't even really, like, I ain't really grow up around my family like that. Like, to be honest, like, my mother had me, so it's like I bounced around a lot. And with me bouncing around a lot, it's just, I seen some shit that not too many people really should see as kids and growing up and growing through. So it's like, I want to make sure that I take my past and I take my pain instead of crying and whining about it like most niggas do on Facebook. Just try to put that shit into a positive spin to make sure young black men or just young men, or no matter the race around the world, fuck the country, the world can understand, man, no matter what you're going through, it's always a way out. And just keep your head up. You know what I'm saying? Just keep your head up.
I feel like we all got a little trauma.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're at your full potential as an artist?
No. I'm hungry. Right. Yeah, the stomach rumbling. Yeah. But nah, not yet. I have that when I'll have a better production. I have that when I can really take time from being that all businessman, all artist. When I can take time from being my own manager, my own marketer, my own, my own PR, my own this and that, then I can more so perfect and take time to really put more of my passion and my creativity into my lyrics and really give people the best of me.
Right. What about, do you feel like you're at your full potential as a man?
Oh, yes. Yes. And I thank Jeff for making me that way. I don't wish it on nobody, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Jail is what made me a man. I did some shit to where it's like, we as people, we find ourselves trying to find every other way, but the right way to reflect, and we find ourselves deflecting and just projecting on other people and blaming other things. And sometimes, you got to sit down and take that sit down, and jail was my sit down. It sat me down and showed me that, to be honest, my nigga, like, you really a smart dude. You could really do better. You could really, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. That's kind of a trippy topic to really discuss, because it's kind of like it go everywhere,
Okay. Now, are you one of those men that keep it real with your boys and not your women?
Hell yeah. I'm sorry. That's probably why most people, it's probably why most people cut it off with me. I'm very, very blunt. I don't like to sugarcoat for nothing. I don't feel like me lying to you is going to benefit you. I also just, I don't. How the fuck you gonna learn if I sugarcoat shit? How the fuck you gonna learn if I open up my mouth and be like, hey, yo, you tripping, nigga, put that bottle down. Hey, yo, go home. Nigga, put that line down. What you snorting? Nigga, get your shit together. Nigga, get in the gym. Go back to school. Walk your kid to school. Get the fuck up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do something with yourself. Don't just sit there and hold your fucking your nuts in your hand and, look stupid.
What about with your woman?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Same thing.
I'm gonna keep it more real with your boy or your woman?
Yeah, so what I asked was, are you gonna keep it more real with your boy than your woman? And you said, hell yeah.
No, equal.
And I was looking
equal.
like,
No, equal.
I was looking,
that can't go fast. That can't go fast. No, but to me, equal, because it's like, I don't like me on a, like, I do music, don't get me wrong, I rap about what I rap about, but that's a spiritual sense to me. I don't put what I do towards any person over another person. Like, I don't treat nobody better. Like, if I met you in Future, I'm not finna, oh yeah, Future, yeah. But then you, I'm like, hey, what's up? And then I act like we just, I'm gonna treat you the same way I treat Future, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, giving out that same type of directive is always gonna be coming out of me. I'm not gonna play with nobody, because if you're around me, if you're gonna associate with me, you're gonna act, you're gonna project, you're gonna walk to the, to your best. If you can't do that, then what are we doing? I gotta make sure that you're useful. Like my nigga Sauce Walker, so I heard him say before, you gotta be useful around me. Because if you're not, you're useless.
I just said that on the couch the other day too. People in your life gotta be able to be used, and if you can't use them, whether it's for whatever reason,
you gotta go. See you later. We'll talk at the barbecue.
Not even then. Now, who's been your biggest competition since you started doing music?
Locally?
Period.
Well, we just gonna let it be clear. Every A-list artist out there right now. But no, but locally, I would say that's the big 3 or 4 that I've noticed so far in Oklahoma.
Okay.
There's Lito Navarez. There's Venom Stay Drippin'. She has the record and stats that speaks true artwork and true artistry. You got Queen Caution. Okay, maybe that's 5. You got Hustle. And I gotta give it to 2 U's. Yeah,
everybody be on his dick.
Yeah. Only, but here's the thing: they might not rap. They might not rap about what I rap about. They might not rap good to most niggas who come from different hoods and different demographics, but they work ethic. Business will take you more far than your bars. I promise you. If you, I don't give a damn how good you can spit about carrying AKs and guns and spitting blocks. If you can't take care of business and solidify your name and your brand, you are just making music for your aunties and uncles to play at the barbecue.
That's if they do play it.
Right.
Okay. Now, if y'all just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Bigo. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube, Instagram, and my .coms, which is THA Real JANELL and THA Couch.com. If you want to support the Couch, like I always tell you guys, it's never mandatory, but it's definitely appreciated. You can Cash App, PayPal, or share the live. THA Real JANELL or TRJ Merch 2 on Cash App. Or again, share the live. Follow the pages. Tell somebody about the Couch. It's all about love, support, good vibes, and positive energy. Make sure that you follow my guest, TG DaDon, on all social media. His information will be in the description. We're going to jump into another song, and we're going to keep it going.
Sick of these little bitty bitches. Fuck how you feel. Only gon' fuck with the real. I'm never gon' fuck with a fake. Stay in your place. Hunters, they come out the safe. Whenever I feel out of place, let's play it safe. Remember to turn up the bass and step on the stage and started a wave. You not about action. Your team we get split into fractions. Little niggas start capping. I be chillin' making hits. #1 draft pick. These other niggas don't exist. Sub-Zero with the fist. Spray a nigga like some mist. Yes, I'm fresher than a bitch. Got December on my wrist. Make the world take a shit. They was sleeping on me, slight drift. Now I'm clocking in early. Running shit like a night shift. I'm priceless. One of a kind, nigga, the nicest. Get surgical with a knife or ice pick a slice. Technically, nigga, I'm Dyson. You know I'm pitch fucker. Probably selling with a trident and a titan. I wreck shit just like a tyrant. I pop up to stay silent. Don't touch me, I get violent. We lose shit just like a pirate. Be careful with your words, we set for spots, queen. Can it kill a competition? Sick of these little bitty bitches. Damn. Can it kill a competition? Sick of these little bitty bitches. I'm sick of these niggas, they talking irrelevance. Chasing that bag, I've been focused on sediment. Speak on my name and I'm back in my element. Wearing these tracks like it came with a Letterman. Most of these rappers, they sinking like sediment. Won't sell my soul, cause you know your boy heavy sin. We cracked the code in the leg to embezzlement. Shots after shots, you moving like the rest. What the beat is too regal. Get back to back, now I'm starting to move like the Beatles. I don't see no one that's equal. Look on me, see black and red, it get cut like an eagle. We do this shit like it's legal. But they stay regular gas, so we smoking them beaches. This shit contagious like measles. He caught a case, man, he starting to fall like a weasel. Bitches go body for body. I carry this beat like a motherfucking trolley and stack all these bodies on top of a dolly. The way that I do it, I kill them in silence. And school all these niggas and later with guidance. Been feasting on rappers, I just caught the itis. The hate what I do, that flavor is righteous. The beat is too righteous. So running your top to clear your block like a cyclist. Can't kill the competition. Sick of these little bitty bitches. Damn. Can't kill the competition. Sick of these little bitty bitches.
Talking about, yo. Can't kill the competition. Damn. Sick of these little bitty bitches.
Okay, that was fire.
Y'all, that's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. Okay, we got TG DaDon on the motherfucking couch.
TG.
Make sure that y'all follow him on all social media. Check out his music. He ain't got much out, but guess what? You gonna go get to it, right? You gonna go.
I promise you, you gonna feel it.
And then you about to hit him back to back, right?
Oh, and then we got something dropping on New Year's too. Motion.
Okay.
For the ladies.
That was fire right there.
Okay, for the ladies.
Yes. I tried to do something a while back called Nasty Shit, but to be honest, it wasn't long enough, and I was so wasted. I just went in. I was so wasted. I ordered I had bought like what, a fifth of some Crown, and I don't even remember like most of the song. He sent it to me. It was my boy Age before he moved out the state, and I uploaded it. It was some likes. It was some likes around the board. It was some likes. I thought it was like, I mean, I don't know. Y'all can check it out.
They love you on there.
I appreciate y'all. Please go follow me too. I promise you, it be lit on my page. A lot of motivation.
Period. Now, what all do you do besides making music?
So, I'm actually in the process of trying to make sure I start my LLC next year. That's the thing too. Yeah. Besides the 9-to-5 and sitting up here collecting tithe and offerings from my supporters and families that want to support the business. Of course, that's more so the next two things. Establishing an LLC so that way you don't look forward to being a struggling rapper depending check to check and depending on budgeting expenses. You can sit up here and try to go get it.
Now, do you give up easy?
No.
What would make you give up on someone or something?
Give it up on yourself.
What would make you give up on something or something?
A person giving up on himself. I'd do it for anybody. That's the thing. As long as you trying in life, it's nothing I can say about you. I don't care if you're not even doing what I'm doing. I don't care if you work a 9-to-5 at Whataburger, bro. Please make sure you make the best burgers, especially when I come through. Like, and it's like, and it's like, we gotta all understand. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, you're here. You want to be a hard worker. You want to be a football player, a rapper, or whatever. But you gotta understand, there's a thin line between living for God and it's a thin line between living for God and living for man. We confuse that sometimes. So you gotta realize, you still living for God. You're not really here to do what you just gotta enjoy this time, make the best of it, put your best foot forward. You quit, I can't say shit to you because after this, what advice I'm going to give you? You're not going to listen to me. You don't even want to listen to yourself.
Yeah, that's real. Now, does anybody in your family make music?
Yes.
Okay.
As you see, my little brother, his name is Matthew Robinson, Matthew Williams, and he goes by 244 Matt 2 times. Oh, wow. I also have a cousin, 2 Fatal.
There's a lot of twos in there.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's. I should have been hip. I don't know. I should have been hip. I don't know. I ain't think to put no numbers. I thought, that was taken. I thought, damn, well, but And of course, back in the day, we had the Pied Pipers. My auntie used to dibble and dabble into the music business. She really taught me a lot. Her and her son, my cousin J-Rock. To be honest, if it wasn't for my cousin J-Rock, I never would have started writing music. He taught me how to listen to more than just a beat. Also understand to what they saying. Listen to the story. Listen to what they saying. There's meanings in what you bang in your head too. You know? So shout out to Cuz.
Facts, and that is so real. I don't know. Can you repeat that for them?
So of course, like you taught me, is to make sure that I understand music. I sit back and I listen. Don't bob my head. Don't just, that's cool. Of course you like the beat, but take your time to listen to the meaning of words. And even if you don't know that word, go research it. Art is very wide, and you got to really understand what you're listening to.
Don't just understand, understand.
And that part.
Understand, because trust me when I say you can be bobbing your head to something and you like, oh shit. And this prime example, me and my wife, we was listening to this I'm talking about an old school song, and the way it is, it makes you want to go da-da-da-da-da-da. But what they saying is, she's saying, she want to go home, but he's saying, no, you staying here with me. She's saying, but I'm young. He's saying, I don't care, as long as you willing, then I'm gonna fuck you. Basically.
That's wicked.
And we was all like, back in the day, like, but basically she was like, hey, help, in a singy song type shit. So y'all gotta really be careful what you bobbing your head to, because you could be bobbing your head to to a certain frequency or a certain energy that can put you in the wrong space. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Well, now you look like a dick writer, not even knowing what the hell is being talked about. You just like this person because your homeboy at school.
Girl, shut up.
I don't even know why that shit was that in the time frame it was invented.
my head to just anything.
Yeah,
I'm not. Makes sense to me.
Fuck that. They didn't even get taught that in high school.
Right.
Where'd that come from?
Right.
Fuck that come from?
Yeah. Now, who would you say that your music touches the most?
I say, gotta be the foreigners. I'm going crazy over there. Man, they love me over there in Africa. Asia too, for some reason. I don't know. Vietnam. They must be working hard labor and like feeling a struggle to my shit. No, but of course right now, due to the demographics of what I can see on United Masters, my biggest charting cities, the top 10 would be Texas, Atlanta, Oklahoma, California, Florida, Idaho, Pennsylvania, New York, North Carolina, South Carolina. I even got a stream in Hawaii. So who the fuck is doing a hula to my song? I don't know, but I appreciate you.
What makes your music stand out more than any other artist that's out right now?
Probably my voice and my creativity. Sometimes it switches. You got the hype me, you got the deep voice me.
Because that last song was just you, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I was gonna say,
that was fire.
You see,
you kind of had a moment where you was like, I was like,
see what I'm saying? And that Brothers Creed, straight out the field, you know, the Brothers Creed song. That second verse, that was.
Oh, you don't got a different name for that person?
So no. I do. I swear to God, it's just. That's the thing. That's why I say my music is random, because it's just like you will listen to something that I'll create, and you'll be like, damn, that's you. Before you're related to somebody else in the industry, you're just like, damn, that's you. Damn, you know. It shocks you. It makes you really really understand that there's range to me. Kind of like with acting, there's range to me. I want to set that into that's my style, randomness. Right. I'm breaking the barriers. I'm changing the face of just having that same ass tone of rapping. That's cool. That's what you want to do. That's awesome. I want to lead you through a maze, through a mystery. I want to make sure that you're actually engaging into my music and loving me and appreciating my art. Right. I'm an intellectual, so you're gonna have to understand that you're intellectual. You're most likely streaming my music. If you've been through struggles, you're streaming my music. If you've been through jail, if you've been through hardship, overcame it. If you just like to ball and dress fresh, you're listening to my music. I promise. Yeah.
Now, how important is the business side of the music to you?
Very. It comes first. which is why I haven't put out so many projects. I probably spent about $5K this year alone on my music business. And that's towards understanding where to put for promoting, marketing, paying for studio times, paying for videos, video shoots, editing the songs, radio edits, DJ edits. For instance, SB down at GMG, he just got me a whole promo package going. I got a website up. QR code is on my page. If you want to go scan it, it goes straight to my profile. It's all up my bio. I got an article out.
Right, I was about to say, you just got an article out about you.
As you see, I'm interview with you. I got an interview next year with another podcast, with another radio host and a DJ. But it's those things that I'm doing and I'm making sure that I'm implying, because without that, you leave exposure on the table, but also I'm making sure that I'm getting my music in line. I only own the masters to one song, and that's nasty shit. But that's the thing. I'm getting my beats from YouTube, but I'm also understanding how to get the contracts, understanding how to get the contract.
Right.
You need contracts.
Right.
Because without them, you are now
causing
infringement. Appreciate you, love you, sis. That's my big sister, right away. So it's like you got to make sure that you're getting your license. You're understanding these contracts. You understand how to register your music. And when you register your music, I'm gonna spit y'all some game for free. I'm gonna do it once. Y'all got to start paying me next year. You're supposed
to do it on the couch. Get him this game. Stop playing.
Y'all supposed to do the big three before you release a song, or while you're releasing a song. And if you don't know by now, those that do know and do music, of course you know the ASCAP and BMIs. But the last two missing little piggies is song trust and song exchange. This is very song trust. It's good for radio plays. It's good for making sure that you get sync deals and shit like that. Song exchange is understanding also, the international spins, out the country spins. You wonder why you're not getting that money from Africa for them 600 streams you got? Now you know why. You're not fully registering your music right. So learn the business, learn how to register your music, and also understand how to network. Knowing what you're talking about, knowing what you're doing is very important. And to be honest, if you do it right, you can really get love shown to you. Half of where I became and half of where I'm at is off of just my business ethics. Love will get shown. Sometimes you don't really got to pay money. You just got to understand what you're doing. Have people believe in you. Build a brand.
Not only build a brand, but build relationships. Relationships, I'm telling y'all, I said this yesterday.
That's very important.
Yeah.
Very important.
I said this yesterday morning that 2025 is going to bring a lot of different battles, spiritual, physical. Shit is about to hit the fan, and y'all gonna really have to depend on some of your relationships that you made throughout the years.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
And that's a little deeper than what we gonna get into today, but I'm just saying, just spread love. Always spread love, because when you spread love, no matter when you end up seeing somebody else down the line of a relationship that you made a long time ago, whether you was nice, helped them with their groceries, gave them $5 when they needed, whatever. You never know when they might come back around to help.
Small story. So I actually have an interaction with a kid. This is back when I used to really do good. I was working as a CNA in Texas. I was 21 years old. Always was a cool dude. I gave out money to people like it was nothing. Gave a little kid some money because he couldn't pay for his bubble guns, whams. That was probably 2018. It wasn't until 2022 I seen the same kid after going through hardship. I lost it all. I've been through jail. After my first case, I'm out of mind. I'm on my way to go buy a cigar. He stopped me. Hey, ain't you the dude that gave me $5? Little buddy pulled it out of his pocket and tried to give it to me.
Aww.
Little buddy tried to pull out his pocket and give it to me.
See how it came back around?
It's like you gotta make sure. Yeah. That's. It's funny that you say that. It's funny that you say that.
It's so real. I'm telling you. You never know.
What goes around comes around like a hula.
You never know when it might come around, or who might come back around.
No, I didn't take the money. I told him to keep it.
Oh. Now, do you listen to the radio?
Yes.
Okay.
I got to stay aware of competition. Also, I like a couple of music. I mean, I ain't hating. If it jam, it jam. My head bob, you got me. Sorry.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna hate. I mean, you got me.
And you always, as an artist, you always want to stay in tune with the radio. Even if they're not playing, local music at the time, you might encourage them to start playing local music more. You like, I listen to the radio, and as a consumer, I would like to hear more. Speak out.
It's quite important too, especially if you're an artist. It's quite important to support the radio stations, even those that just listen. It's quite important that you support them because it really depends a lot. To be honest, for those artists, it helps you expand more if you know how to pay your fee, do your due diligence, and speak your business.
Invest into your career. Invest into your whatever you're doing. Even if you just have a dispensary, get you a commercial on the radio. Say, hey, what would it take to get me? And guess what? Go as far. I would say this to any of these businesses. I don't give a fuck what it is, whether it's a insurance company. Get with some of these hot artists and ask them to make you a jingle. Get that shit on the radio, and that's gonna touch different masses than what you already touching with your business. Seriously, think about it. 2025, do something different with your business.
Artists hit up DJs. Get them to pay you for a dub.
Right. Now, I do want to get a little deeper into what we talked about earlier, or what you kind of brushed upon earlier about your childhood. What was your childhood like growing up?
I come from a single mother household. It was rough. Of course, everybody tries to blame the parent. My mama did, so we had it hard. I ain't gonna lie, we had it hard, but also we was badass kids. I come from a family of 7. So it's like, we didn't really have a father. That structure was missing with my mother working a lot. It just really left a lot of room for error and fuck-ups. So that's exactly what the hell we did. And along the way, it just was the same thing. It wasn't until I was 11 years old where things changed. Before I was 11, I was moving every 6 months to a year. I barely really got to sit down at a school to really study a subject long enough to even take it serious. That's why I was a class clown. Right. I used to always get my ass whooped for failing shit, but I bet you I had the best joke of the day.
Right.
But, those times were also my fault because I also learned as a child there were certain things I should have been doing, but it was kind of rough. The whole being on government assistance. I'm talking like lights being shut off, food being in a cooler, and we got a bag of ice from Dollar General, and we eating hot dogs and shit and cold. Sometimes nothing at all. It was really rough. After a while, things just kind of it got kind of complicated. Family split up, but ours, we split up bad. And after that, I just took that time to say, what
does split up bad mean?
So, they just, at first we when I was 11, like I told you, I moved to Atlanta, Georgia. So we were all there in a house. We lived on Hardscrabble Road in Roswell, Georgia. My first time ever smelling Atlanta soil. We were cramped up. That was the last time I remember family being around each other and trying to do family things. After that, just things took a turn. People wanted their own living quarters, and they achieved it. And as that went on, people came around on and off. But now it's just like, after a while, it ceased. So I took the opportunity to go to Job Corps. And I really, at the age of 19, that's when I went to Job Corps in Guthrie, Oklahoma. And then I got my high school diploma, my CNA license. I completed. I got kicked out for fighting, but I completed. I got my stuff. I got it. Looking you up. So
right.
Yeah, but I took that time to really start to turn my curse of moving every 6 months to a year into a hobby. To be honest, I turned my curse into a hobby, into a living. I started to travel a lot and try to find ways to learn, to become a man in my own way, in my own sense, and to be honest, yeah, I think I did good so far. Certain family members and relatives, they were there for me. My uncle, my auntie, of course. My mother, she was there. Don't get me wrong, she did all that she can. She doesn't get the credit that she deserves, I'll tell you that, from certain siblings. But it's definitely been better. Family's trying to come back around, people doing better.
What has been the toughest situation that you've had to deal with in your whole entire life?
Jail. Oh my God. Jail.
Tell them why. Tell them why.
Well, I hate to go this path. As a black young man, to be honest, me coming from the projects, you getting an education, a high school diploma is a very, very big accomplishment. That's something very big. And you also, not only that, doing that, but you're getting a license under your belt. Ooh, wow. You got a trade. That's goody. But it's like, I lost that. So when I lost that, I just found myself in a revolving door of saying, you know what, fuck this trying to do good, fuck this trying to, you know, be a better, you know, Esquire type motherfucker, college words, and yes sir. I start to get back to the old me, the street me. I mean, that mentality. So I was in and out of jail for a while, but just being locked up, it puts you into a point of position where you really, it's a different world. You really got to fend for yourself, and if you really don't know how to protect yourself, and you don't know how to grind, you don't know how to hustle, and if you damn sure don't know how to fight, you're not going to make it in Green Bay. I promise you. So when I caught my case in Texas, I went straight to Green Bay. I was in Tarrant County, but I went straight to Green Bay. For those that don't know, when you go to jail in Texas, in Tarrant County, you go to a place called Tarrant County. It's kind of looking like OKC, Oklahoma County, but it's a little bit different, a little bit taller. They got courts and shit. Y'all don't. But there's also a place for the rock and rollers. There's also a place for the niggas they call the chain gang ready. So
the ones that's about to go to prison?
Most certainly.
Yeah.
Not all the time. You can get released from Green Bay, but when you have a violent charge, or you really got something, you know, they 2-pack down there at the county. You go to a place called Green Bay. This is where you really are in a dog cage, which either can consist of 8 people or 23 other people. So, you know, you don't know nobody. You end up catching stove and going to a visit. Your shit come up. Your Zuzus and honey buns. It could be some young niggas. It can be some old niggas. It just, you know, you put into an environment where also it was times where shit I had to sit up here and really hold myself down and step on niggas. Yeah, that soup you owe me, I'm gonna need that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need that.
Because if you let them get away with it, the rest of your time ain't gonna be good.
But mostly it teaches you too how to sit down and really sit with yourself. Those that really like you really, if you really got that good heart in you, you're gonna sit down and you're gonna think about what really got you there. When you do, if you really got that in you, you're gonna really start to learn some shit and really come to your senses, especially if you're sitting for 5 months, a year, or 3 years or more. What you did now, you had your experience, right? So therefore, it's like you got to understand that your mind, your soul, man, it changes you. Where you learn respect. You learn about the way you talk to people, the way you walk around people, the way you come to people's house. Hey, I take my shoes off.
Right.
You got a coat hanger or something? Should I
ask some questions?
Should I wash my dish out after I ate? You know, so that jail most certainly was the hardest thing that I had to really experience in my life and really get through.
Now, you said earlier today that you dealt with depression and anxiety.
Yeah.
Do you still deal with that, and how do you deal with it?
Go to the gym. Then it's all better. Sometimes, I mean, right now, I'm pretty good. If there was only a way that I can get a clear just documentary out about me, please. I'm happy. Man, please.
I agree with the gym thing.
Yeah,
I promise you. Try it out. Y'all try it out. I promise you.
My bestie always tell me that she goes to the gym and she feels better. Now, does it get challenging just being a black man in society alone? Or if you've never experienced the hardship that it comes with having your skin color?
Now, hell yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Even right now, dealing with my legal issues, it's hard for me to sit up here and really not get looked at as a criminal. And sometimes it's hard, especially when I'm able and I'm capable of speaking a certain proper manner and just understandings. You can present yourself a certain way, but when you try to take yourself a certain step higher, there can be times where I find myself like, damn, I can't do this because of my background. Damn, I can't do that because of my background. But the thing is, as you see, I'm still standing. I didn't even know how I was gonna do this music a year ago, but as you see, I found a way. Sometimes that's what you got to do. Even as a man, woman, whatever you are, you have to be strong.
Whatever you are.
I am a black man. I must be strong. I come from a very strong household. I come from a very strong tribe. My people, we don't play. We really don't play. To be honest, my love that I got for my family, even the little bit that I got, was tough love. Tough. Hey, we raise soldiers. We raise warriors. So it's like that's my mentality towards life. I'm a warrior. I'm appreciative of the skin tone that I wear. I'm appreciative of my heritage, my culture. But it does come to a certain sense where it's like, okay, well, damn, the certain shit that I do go through is fucked up. And even though I will like to shed tears, I try my best not to. I try my best not to, only because of the fact that I clearly understand the reasons why. I'm open-minded to that.
So you feel like if you was to shed a tear, that you will be judged by the masses, or?
No, I don't give a damn if you don't cry. I don't give a damn who you is. You say, on my life, I cried in jail under my bunk, under a cover. When I found out I didn't get bailed out the first time they said I made bail. What you mean? Yes, I'm crying, buddy. I'm supposed to be at home in a shower. I'm supposed to be... I'm supposed to be barbecue steaks in my stomach. What you mean, sipping on some motherfucking yak? I'm in this bed. Oh my God, when do I go?
But you wouldn't let the men see you cry, or just period? Do you let people see you cry?
It depends. My woman, hell yeah. Sorry, you gonna do this, please? I get like I get just like a big baby sometimes. I don't give a damn. But it's like you gotta understand, crying don't mean like you pussy and nothing. Like, you ain't gonna lie. Like, if you get hit and you cry, now yeah, I ain't gonna lie, there's something wrong with you. You might want to go toughen up before you get back out there talking tough. But if you know what I'm saying, you going through something, yeah, let that out, man. Express yourself.
Don't hold that in, you know. And please don't think that just because I'm a man that I gotta hold it in and I ain't gonna let nobody see me like this. No. And how long did you do?
I did about 3 months my first one, 5 months on the next one, and then like a month on the recent one. So yeah, like 4 or 5 years. And that nigga been away, which is also why I'm so hungry and I'm so dedicated and I'm doing what I'm doing and having the stats that I'm having this year with my music. Because it's like I feel like me being stupid and a hothead that I'm known to be, I'm really known to be, I fucked up a lot of chances of me actually advancing in life and being the man that I was supposed to be. So now this is my process and my way of correcting that.
Did you get a lot of family support when you was locked up or no?
I'm gonna tell the truth. I ain't gonna be fake. Yep. I ain't gonna be yeah. Y'all gonna watch this. Y'all gonna probably call me. Yeah. Sorry, I don't give a damn. Only motherfuckers that really showed up to me my first time was my mother and the person that locked me up.
The person that locked you up showed up for you.
I ain't gonna say no names. I'm gonna at least do that. But
I mean, but you got them.
My mother and
up,
he.
you still came.
My mother and that person, he
was
a cool person. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Matter of fact, yeah, thank you. Yeah. But my second, right? My second bit, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I seen some free me's because that was a 5-piece that I did, and that was when I went back to Green Bay. It was real tough. Nigga was in there fighting for like soups and honey buns and shit. So like, I ain't finna go hungry. Oh, my mama don't be in. It's like, I don't want to go back now, but don't be in a motherfucking cell with me and thinking that you finna. Boy, oh, my mama is going down. I'm sorry. I'm a different nigga in off the bat. And look at me. I'm 187 pounds.
Yeah, so you gonna have to.
Bro, you better know how to fight if you run into me. I promise you, bro. Off the bat, bro. But it was just, man.
Motherfuckers don't play with that commissary.
It was just at that time I really been through a lot. So it was like for me to get out and see the free me's. Like, for instance, I don't talk to one of my brothers right now, but Prince Alec Martin, he was one of the niggas that I was friends with for like 13 years, and he was, you know, saying free me and shit. Certain people from Atlanta, certain people like that, people that my mama done told, you know, how mamas is. They got him, you know, but
Did it bother you though? Like,
it didn't.
Okay.
It didn't. I needed that.
Yeah. But it taught me, you know, who was there for me and who wasn't, and who I needed in my life and who didn't. Did it teach you the same thing?
Yeah, it did. It also taught me that it taught me that's how fast that's all it takes. That snap instant second for you to be the most liked, the most appreciated, talked about and loved person to the nigga that don't nobody even want to fuck with no more.
Whatever they call. Shout out to all my couch potatoes that's tuned in, y'all. If you just now tuning in, it is the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. Of course, I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Bigo. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram and my main YouTube Instagram and my .coms, which is THA Real JANELL and THA Couch.com. Follow my guest TG DaDon on all social media. His information will be in the description. Shout out to all the couch potatoes that's tuned in. Y'all, it is the holidays next week. When we come back on the couch, we will be back on in the mornings. Okay? Now, some of y'all going back to work. I'm not. Now, I got a few more questions, and then we're going to wrap it up because Instagram is trying to stop. But I do got a couple more questions if you don't mind.
For sure.
My last 3 questions is, 1, what changes would you make for yourself as an artist for this year coming up?
Ooh, very, very good question. So, as people may know through my marketing and showings, Motion is one of the songs that I got dropping on New Year's. This is one of the pieces that I put a lot of money behind. Why? Because I'm trying to make sure I put myself in a certain spot and bracket to where I'm taking more serious.
Right.
I'm establishing a brand also, which means that it would be a lot of changes. So next year, of course, I will be charging. Not only would I be charging, I will be taking more time to not even release Life of a Don. Why? Because I found out that an artist already has that name, Life of a Don, which is Don Tolliver. So unfortunately, thanks to Don, we're gonna have to reconstruct the name. Establish a certain grounds of financial institute to even back up the EP. When I drop this EP, I don't want it to be something that's just overlooked and just, just sitting at 50 views by the end of the week. I want to make sure I put enough behind this and I'm able to set out the diameter to go out and promote this, hit up clubs, talk to influencers, talk to other marketing agencies, even my boy SB, making sure that I put myself in a more structural business way to where now, instead of struggling putting out these songs and sitting at a certain rate, I'm actually backing myself and putting money into myself. I'm investing into myself. $5K this year, I'm trying to make sure that I invest at least 25 or at least 20K.
Right.
So that way, when you do that, you got to understand this is how Boss Man D-Lo got to his level before he got signed. He had to spend $100,000 of his own money before he got that money. Before he was even to be able to ask for $250 a show.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So it's like you got to understand, you need to set time to take care of business because if you just keep worrying about music and that's all you're doing, that's cool. But you're going to see people like me or who with more money surpass you every time only because of the fact that they know how to do business. They know how to sit up here and make sure that they crossing they T's and dotting their I's and making sure that they well connected, well financed, and then once you got that under control, then you can spit hot fire
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Now, what would your life be without music?
But I ain't gonna lie, it's sad to say, I ain't gonna say that. I don't know. I just be searching for a way to invent some type of business. People know me. That's all I really like to talk about. Money and starting a business. Who started a business? Who you know what I'm saying? If not that, probably Screeds. My nigga on Cat, only because of the temporary situations that I'm in. Mm-hmm. There's certain structures where I'm at to where it's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to really venture too far and get out of place and get out of tone with it. It's like I don't really exist in that platform. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of jobs that I had to where it's like, unfortunately, me being me, I never changed me or never kissed no ass for no boss. Mm-hmm. I show respect.
Shit.
On me.
Yeah.
I show respect. And it's like, when I saw that, I knew that I could no longer work for people. So, at a certain age, I always had a certain mind frame. Fuck this shit. I need to be a business owner. Mm-hmm. So, I made sure that I took the time to learn about LLCs, how to open it up. What is an LLC? What is a DBA?
Right.
What is an S Corp, C Corp?
Right.
All of that, yada, yada, yada. And that's more so the thought process. I'm not gonna lie to you, because without music, I mean, that's all that I really am. And besides acting, I love to act, but at this point, it's like, shit, I don't got the patience to be sitting up here paying $75 a week for 32 weeks. Nah. This right here is where I'm at.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, what moral values do you stand on?
A lot. I'm not gonna lie to you, only because I lean towards a very old school, like, mind frame and soul. So it's like, I'm all big about respect. Please come at me respectful. Please. I'm begging you, like, this is Frisco begging you. Frisco D. Castone. This ain't TG.
Oh wait, somebody just asked me if that was your name. I told him
For
no.
swear to God.
I swear to God today. I said no. I said this. I said that's supposed to be his artist name. He was like, no, I think that's his real name. I said, well, that's not him.
Yeah, I swear for God, that's me. I'm gonna say it once.
Oh, that's him.
That's me. Yeah, I'm gonna say it once. But yes, I'm just come at me respectfully, because if you don't, and if you come at me gangster in any type of way, I promise you, bro, I'm a real nut job. These niggas who really you think you look up to that's rapping about it now, I really live this shit, which is why I'm late in this rap game. Mm-hmm. Please don't make me step back in. So make sure that you also moving about certain means of striving. You gotta strive for something. You gotta be doing something. Yeah, you gotta be working, trying to start a business. You gotta be trying out for the goddamn semi-pro football team. I don't care. Do something. Of course. I mean, besides that, just do you. Just do you. Don't try to be like me. Don't try to come up to me, play gangster, thinking that that's how we gonna connect and that's how we gonna conversate. Just be you, bro. I don't like fake ass people. Like to be honest, a lot of niggas that I met, to be honest, they not really gangster. A lot of these niggas, like 21 Savage say, you not really gangster. You just a dumb ass nigga. You just really soft. You just make dumb decisions. You don't know how to control your emotions, like, as a man. So that's why you do dumb shit and you crash out. So yeah, make sure you on your shit. Just make sure you carry yourself in the way of a businessman, a gentleman. It's time to get gangster. We can get gangster, but right now it's time to make sure that we doing better. Nigga. Like, we need to do better. Let's get some money. Can we do that?
Right. And my last question was actually what humbled you as a person, but I'm guessing it was the prison.
No. Understanding my place in the universe. I am nothing. And as smart as I can be, I get talked about by a lot of people. I've met thousands of people. I've been in 13, 16 states, and I've met thousands of people. And not one person has ever said you an ignorant ass nigga. Every person I ever talked to, I left an imprint on, which is why they probably either follow me on certain type of social medias or they will remember me if I ran into them.
Right.
I've never thought that I was above anybody, better than anybody. I'm not. I'm really not. I'm the same as anybody. Only thing is, I just woke up and recognized myself. It's just, you need to wake up and do the same for you. You know, and just understanding my place in the universe, understanding that there is a God, you know what I'm saying? Staying true and trying to walk that line, that lifeline. Like I said, there's two ways you live. You either live by man or by God. Making sure that I live by God is the ultimate way. I'm a rebel. It's in my soul. It's in my bloodline. I never change, and to be honest, I'm gonna forever be this way.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing. I don't really too much live for me. The reason why I'm doing this music stuff, to be honest, I'm really kind of somewhere on a spiritual awakening. But it's just to the fact that I feel myself in a position where I can converse and connect with people. Cause I don't know what it is, but people can just walk up to me and just be like, I like talking to you, you know? I feel like I can relate to you. You're probably not even the same race, but people really like me. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you can get the good side of me. But that's the thing. Just walk up to me and appreciate me and respect me like a man. And I promise you, bro, I'm going to bless you with knowledge. I'm going to bless you with just grace, appreciation, and yet support. That's what I'm all about. Support. It's people that follow me on Facebook. If you supported me, you can even testify. I've shared your stuff. That's why I'm not no hater. I promise you, it's not a nigga out here that's rapping that I'm hating on. If you got hot fire, bro, send it to me. I'm going to share it.
Right. Facts. Yo, I definitely appreciate you for being on the couch.
Oh, certainly. Appreciate you for having me.
Yes. You know, you can come back anytime. Y'all, this is the Couch Chronicles where ain't no fucking limits. We had TG DaDon on the couch. Make sure you follow him on all social media. It's all about love, support, good vibes, and positive energy. You can find his music anywhere that you can download music too. Okay? I know y'all like that fire that we was playing today. It's out. Go get it.
Yeah. Emotion is on the way.
Period.
That's key word next
on
year.
the first.
It's motion. Just think that. That's
Get in motion, baby.
That's it.
Stop playing. Yeah. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Good night. I love you guys. What a good couch. Good night, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like button. Spotify Pandora, thank you so much for tuning in. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits.